And time to start playing some fun times. I'm playing some standard today. I'm gonna stick with our fun little Esper group hug list. Haven't really made much changes since last time. Still a fan of just like the 4 shatters and the 4 omens. The Omen of the Suns are the one thing that I have considered switching out, maybe for like Elspeth's Nightmare has looked pretty good in games that I've seen it. So actually, yep, I might try just playing a few of these. Let's try like a 2-2 split. It's another one of those sagas that just like really cleanly curves into my Doom Fortolds, which I'm always a big fan of. Oh yeah, this game looks fine. Hopefully the mic's at a little bit better level than last time as well, because it was like awkwardly quiet for a lot of it. What is below me? There's a media player plugin. Is my opponent just not here? Come on. I want to play. Huh. My opponent seems to just not be here. I guess it was a difficult mulligan decision. I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. The things you learn while you just spam click cards in your hand. Hey, it even downloaded with the metadata. Nice. I think our opponent is really riding the struggle bus. What is this? I don't know what was so hard about that. It's like, should I play a 1-drop? Maybe. Like it doesn't seem too bad. The real, this is the black-red sacrifice deck. I would assume. Ugh, I don't like that. Again, those are not my mana. So they will go to the bottom. Luckily, we're not under that much pressure. Like, yeah, that's bad. Not the end of the world. But it gets Death Touch? Oh, it gets Death Touch. Huh. So as much as I've played this card, or played against it with actual creatures. this way if I hit. Yeah, there we go. I might just forgo the cards, depending on what he does. If he plays like a Mayhem Devil, I'll probably bounce the Mayhem Devil. He's just going to do that again. Okay, I'm just going to bounce it then. Actually, yeah, I just bounce it. Like, Kaya. Or is that a Usurper? Okay, so he's probably going to play a Rotting Regisaur next turn. Oh, yes. So at worst, like, honestly, if he just like slams both of those, I probably just Wrath here on his turn. Why would we do things on my turn? Oh, I did that in a way that I didn't get play my own. That's bad. It's not the end of the world, but it's not ideal. I kind of like that too. So this lets me... Yeah, I think I just pass. Like, I accept that I'm not going to draw those two cards. I'll let him discard his card. Wait, why do I... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this thing. I always forget it's fourth verse, I guess is what they're called. I don't know. It's like, it's so not amazing, but also sometimes pretty good. Man, this guy really likes to mull things over. Boo. Stupid being smart. But not just slamming things. Yeah, you get your card. Wow, he's just playing one thing. Okay. That will be punished. Don't really want either of those very much. Well, that's just never gonna be a good opponent. Oh, and Teferi. Nice. Bloop. I love Kaya. Like one of the better cards in Standard, I think, right now. Like so many decks are playing just these annoying random 1-drops that just kill you. And all these escape cards. And just being able to tag them all for free, essentially. Feels pretty good. Don't really want this prophecy right now. I think either of these are actually kind of fine. I think I take the Omen though. Which one did he kill? Oh, my Narset. That was going to draw me cards. Whatever. Night and this thing. Also, it's nightmare. Yeah. Second Narset. Like this game is over. I'm basically just waiting to find ways to actually kill him. This is also kind of awkward with this. And now he's like forced to play out this Embercleave. With Elspeth's Nightmare. Hey, yeah, we're good. The real dream, make it to Diamond today, but I feel like that it's probably pretty hard just based on the amount of time I got. Because I think, like, even if I'm winning all my games, this deck just is not super fast. I do think it's one of the best decks in the new standard, though. This is mono blue. This might be rough. Oh, this is much less bad. Oh, I didn't finish reading what you do. Huh. Neat. I think I'll not take a bunch of damage for no reason. Let's cure. Yeah, whatever. Probably just gonna play it to Fairy next turn. Actually, no, I'm gonna play an Narset next turn. They have a cure. Yeah, this is that mono blue devotion deck. I've played against this a couple times. It doesn't seem very good every time I play against it. So they have Cavaliers in hand. And now their Cavaliers are awful. I kind of like having a Shatter to deal with those Cavaliers. So, like, I wasn't able to get a card from their hand, which is kind of annoying. But, oh, they're playing a Cavalier out. Oh no, they don't know how it works. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, I love this deck. Oh, is this concede? Yeah, you have a bunch of mana. Okay. This doesn't have any other random. Nope, it doesn't. Yep. Oh, it's just so unbelievably brutal. Well, now this game is just over. Yeah, this game's been over for a bit, and I think the door has been slammed shut. Yeah, I don't really want to just dance back to prophecies. Yeah, it's like, what do you do? This is one of the things I don't like about the Cavaliers. Sometimes is the Narset's a card, and a pretty popular card at that. Like it's just so brutal. Like, what do you do? You have no threats. Your hand's all things that mind twist you. It's just awful. I'm gonna get to Wrath you on your next turn, and you don't even get the card from it. Sure. It's this deck. Being on the draw versus this deck can be rough. So this is tempo, I think. It could be the ramp deck still. Like, I think they might both play Gross Spiral, but I want to say... Oh, this is like some devotion nonsense. Oh, this is basically the same deck. Okay. Narset. Go ahead. Well, this way they're forced to like play things. Yeah, that's fine. If they play nothing, I just Elspeth's Nightmare their overall apprentice. Yeah, that's fine. We got a reader. Yep. So this definitely looks like a blue-green devotion list, I guess. It's probably like splashing green for... Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm... Shocker, I'm not minusing my Narset because it's really good versus you. Well, if they play anything out, then I just Wrath. And if they don't, then I just play a land and a Oathkite. Get this off the field. Like if they have a Brazen Bar, it's kind of annoying. I actually kind of like having a backup Narset. Ooh, and they're sacking that. This Doom Foretold is gonna be hot. Yeah, I feel like the uninteractive kind of slow, like any non-crazy fast deck that doesn't interact is gonna just get minced by Doom Foretold. Narset. Harder avails. Doom Foretold. Okay. Okay. It would be nice if I could play Doom Foretold so I can actually get value off of this Madomai's Prophecy, but yeah, that's fine. Another reason why I think Cavalier Tales is kind of bad. I loved Fairy. And I think I just leave it at it isn't going down this turn anyway, so just leave it there. Don't give them more information than I have to. Hey, we win. Turns out Narset's a good card. I think I actually keep the Narset. I regret keeping the Narset. That's better. I think I just kind of have to keep that. I need to be able to do something. Boom! Does suck that my Teferi is gonna die here, but keep my life total high. That's nice. That's a really nice draw. So, going to 17. But going to 17, then going to 14. But then I get to untap and Othakaya something. Like it's the type taker, he sacks. As long as nothing like super bad happens this turn, that's annoying. Wait, he didn't sack the type taker? That's taking my Doom Foretold. Oh, it takes my Dominus Prophecy so that my Doom Foretold dies. Yeah. That makes sense. Yep. I'm keeping that. Boo. Oh, this is going to be so good. Be gone. Enjoy your card in 2/1/1s. Yeah, and a bunch of life. I don't really care about the life part. Whew. Aww. I think I just deal with this before it becomes a problem. These two tokens are going to be annoying. Yeah, that's fine. It does suck that they all have flying. I'm almost fine with this Doom Foretold. Yeah, because it gives me a way to at least slowly eat through his other random stuff. Didn't really want this Medomi's Prophecy. I do want that Kaya. So this lets me like... Oh, yes. I honestly almost think you give me my Medomi's Prophecy back. Rather than like give up your clock. Narset. So now we can eat away at their tokens because our Doom Foretold can't. Yeah. As one of those things that's like, I think it sucks for them, but is probably right. I don't think I really want to dance right now. Actually, I do, because I'm going to sack my Oath of Kaya next turn. Yeah. Up to 4-0. Let's go. Up to Plat 3. Progress as promised. This hand looks reasonable. Kind of low on lands, so we'll need to draw some, but I think we'll be fine. Speak of the devil. So whatever this is, it's hopefully not just murdering me incredibly fast. Yeah. Just blue-black control. Yeah, I think it's fine. They're not taking this omen. They're taking my Narset. Yep. With some argument for the Madomai's prophecy, just because it there's some argument for it, just because it's a card that lets me cycle these correctly, like for actual value. Oh, this might just be Esper control. I was gonna say, is this Doom Foretold as well? I think I just pay 2 life and pass. Like, I don't really care about this Kaya that much. I don't think they do either. In all fairness, like, I've definitely killed control players with just Kaya. Especially, like, these kinds. Oh, it's Hero. These shatters are much better. I kind of like hitting my land drops. Don't really want that right now. Don't think this deck plays anything that can counter that. So he loses Oath of Kaya this turn. My one concern with like this deck is they play a million D-Sparks. So I'm probably losing my Doom Foretold, which sucks. Oh yeah, I need to make sure Facebook is not randomly open. What is Shatter? Like, as annoying as that is, it means that this Oath dies, this Omen dies, he can't play anything this turn. I doubt that this deck would ever play Dance of the Mans, but you never know. So, he loses a card, I draw a card, I make a 2/2, this is a land, whatever. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 2 back. If you just play, yeah, he's done. Up to 5-0. Going pretty good, pretty good. Let's go. This hand's bad. It has really good cards in it. Oh. I think I just bought him this Omen. This is awkward. Whoops. Forgot this is a temple. This is why I hate temples. These nonsense tap lands. No, stop. got too many lands in my hand already. Not even lands I like. Like, curving out's pretty important in this deck, and it's really good at doing that in all fairness. Next turn. This way, they're kind of encouraged to, yeah, if this is what I think it is, I want that. They're encouraged to not play anything this turn. I didn't know you could have non-English characters in your name. But I'm pretty fine playing Lightning Helix, draw 2 cards. Create a permanent. Try to dig myself out of this mulligan a bit. I do think it's a bit funny that it's like, this is any target, but whenever it enters, it actually gives you the list of targets you can choose. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So this might actually just be Simic Flash. If it is Simic Flash, this is a lot worse. Yeah, this is Simic Flash. They apparently don't have any quenches in hand, which is interesting. This matchup is really rough. Especially if I don't have Teferis. If I have Teferis, it's not that bad. They have Night Pack. Like, I'm in such a bad spot. Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to 14. I'm going to 10 and then dead. Okay, so I can't actually afford to go on that plan. Resolve. It's spots like this where like having a Thoughtseize or something would be kind of nice. In all fairness, like I probably should have. Oh, why? These things just don't play nice together. Do you have 5? I really wish you had 5 in your yard so you could escape that. Huh. That seems really bad. Like, the card's sweet, but it just seems really counterintuitive to what the Simic Flash deck's trying to do. I think I'm just gonna slam Shatters over and over and over again and hope that they resolve. And that's lethal, because this is power. That's rough. Yeah, Simic Flash is always a matchup that is rough for this deck. It's actually rough for pretty much all the decks I play, because it's just like, I want to play these really kind of janky 4-mana sorcery speed enchantments. And my deck does not really work without them. Oh no. Yeah, that's... The Sam looks not amazing, but I think it's actually fine. Ooh, that could be a problem. Hey, problem solved. Actually, no, we have an Elspeth's Nightmare. We're fine. Was this Knights? God, this deck is so fast. I think I just have to leave it because I need lands. Like, it sucks that it's not a white source. Lord almighty. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Holy, I'm dead through this. If they pump. I'm assuming they will. Like that, the triple 1-drop into Raging Registrar is pretty brutal. Oh, they also just have Embercleave. That works. Huh. Well, alright then. Seems decent. If it didn't rank me down, then that's actually, I guess, not that bad. Five and 3 now, aren't I? 5 and 2. I might be going insane, but you know, whatever. So this is probably Jund Sacrifice. Shatter is usually pretty nice versus this deck. Or it's just like a ramp deck. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so I do have to do this. So it's kind of annoying because I lose to Fairy here, but I can't afford them just playing Nissa this turn. Like, that's just so bad for me. Yeah. If this is actually Jund Sacrifice, I don't think they play Nissas, do they? Oh, I have to choose one of these. I'll just take that one. Like, I'm gonna let them extend a little further. In all fairness, I guess, like, if they just go slam Nissa this turn, they're actually in a pretty bad spot. Stupid Cauldron Familiar. It's gonna be a problem. It does let them use the trail, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, you have a Cauldron Familiar. It's gonna take me forever to get rid of this stupid Cauldron Familiar because I have so much food now. Okay. Omen. Kaya would be nice. Doom Foretold's interesting. I think I actually just take the Doom Foretold. Like, it gives them a free sack outlet for their cat, but
it does slowly but surely eat away at the food that they have for it. So it also keeps it from hitting me. I still take this stupid nonsense damage, but if they slam whatever the big Corvold, the flying guy, 100%. Or maybe this. We'll find out. It is Corvold. If they sacrifice this for 2 foods, then they don't get the card. They don't get the card. I think that's like 100% wrong. Like, because all I'm really trying to do is get Corvold off the field. Like, the cats are pretty problematic. But also, if he's, like, having to bring them back now, he's not getting anything off of his trail, which I kind of like. So now one of the cats dies. If I'm lucky, this Narset finds me a Kaya. And I Kaya their oven. Give me another Doom Foretold. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I want another Doom Foretold. I do think I want an Oath of Kaya. I want to gain the life. They're sacking this at instep anyway. So I think I just go face, gain some life. Like, me making them sacrifice this does nothing. Like, they're gonna do it anyway. It does suck that now they're able to use Trail. That's so unbelievably bad. Yeah, this matchup always feels kind of rough. Oh god. Really? D-Sphere, please. Kai, yeah. Kaya, Kaya. Stop with this cards that aren't Kaya nonsense. Now they're gonna draw a million cards. Probably. Like everything in their deck is permanent, so. Oh, did he miss? What the heck? Oh, did he hit like multiple casualty of force? How do you see those gone? Assuming that's what it is. Boo and hiss. I guess you're not drawing your card for that. I guess that's kind of fine. Yeah, just has to call them familiar. Yes, the goose. I can't. I guess I do actually kind of want to oath like the goose. Because I don't really want to sack the goose that bad. Target your goose. You're gonna sack it, but who cares? I mostly just don't want them to have a way to make food for free. They'll just activate the other ones. Just like bring it back, sack. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Oh, that sucks. That sucks big time. I guess now I'm kind of priced into doing dance. Am I just dead? Holy hell. I might just straight up be dead. I think I'm just dead. That sucks. Yeah, because I have enough to play both of them and the ovens. God, this deck is so miserable. I guess yeah. Like, they have 2 Mayhem Devils, 3 ovens. We're just dead. We need to draw our Kayas in that matchup really bad. Hey, thanks for the follow, Sir Crazy D. Not 5 and 34, just 5 and 4. Oh no. This could be bad. Oh, thank God. It's not one of those like absurd multiple 1-drop starts that just kills me comically fast. I'm honestly kind of hoping he just like plays a land and pumps. That's also acceptable. I unfortunately do have to kill that. Oh. So I want to not take 4. I guess this can also do a bunch of damage to me and it draws cards, so I'm just going to kill it. Footmarker's annoying. Whoa. Naughty, naughty. That could have been so unbelievably bad. Does he have something? No, he doesn't. Why didn't he just pump? Give me your secrets. Oh. Yeah, why didn't you pump? I wish there was like cool versions of Doom Foretold. He's pumping now. Oh, he did the he did the thing that people. It's so easy to do when it's not your Doom Foretold because like you get priority and everything. It's like, what do you want to do? It's like, well, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so my Doom Foretold's gonna die here. I think I just play an Narset. Just find some value. These are all kind of icky. This guy named 2 songs the same thing. It's a difficult choice, opponent. Which one of your 2 swamps would you like to discard? Hey, we're done. Back up to plat 3. Just trying to not fall down again. I like Kaya. I like Elspeth's Nightmare. I kind of like all these cards fine. This is a bit awkward early. I wouldn't mind having... Never mind. I like all these cards a lot. Wouldn't mind having a Dewdrop that did something. Depending on the start... Oh, Lord. Yeah. This might go poorly. So, oh my God. So kill this, gain 3. 16 down to 15. You're not a Shatter this guy. Like Elspeth's Nightmare this turn. Hopefully, like he doesn't play like just a million things, or if he does, I want to draw a Nightmare. That's like kind of bad, but not the end of the world. Does it give it trample? Yeah, trample. I think it's just to fairy bounce this because Embercleave is. It's only 3 to equip. What? That's a lot better than I thought it was. Submit 0. I like it. Can I? I guess it just like auto discards the card if you click Submit 0. And this way they have to choose between me and my Teferi. And it also means I get to kill this stupid thing with my... This says another. So I take 4. I'm still not in a good spot. I need to draw a shatter now. I really need to draw a shatter now. Just put that card right here. Shatter the sky. Aww. So I can like nightmare that thing. This gains 2 life. So, oh no, it's trample. Why does it have trample? Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay. Yeah, these super fast decks can be rough. Luckily, we didn't really lose anything. Still staying platinum 3. I'm not gonna be able to get La Diamond today. Another permanent that I've definitely thought about playing in this is like Elspeth Conquers Death. That might be more of a sideboard thing though, because it's really slow. In all fairness, like a lot of my permanents are really slow. Although, it definitely feels like this deck got a lot from the new set. Because the new sagas are really nice. The omens are amazing. Because like that was the one part that was always rough when you were playing the old builds. You're slamming killed globes. You're basically just playing a bunch of 2-mana cycle cards. With your payoff being you get an Abyss, which, in fairness, an Abyss is a pretty good card. But it's pretty bad. Like, I don't think you want to do that. Never didn't have it. This is mono white. Yep, mono white life game. Okay, without multiple 1-drops, usually this isn't too impossible. Okay, what kind of hand? What is their hand? Is it like a Heliod? Okay, I'm pretty down with this. Doom! Don't really want Teferis in this matchup. Like, this deck plays a million, like, random garbage 1-drops, which is kind of annoying. But if they want to get value out of their Pride Mate, they're having to spend 2. What does this Johnny do? You gain... No, you can do it again. I'm gonna play the game. Name it and hope that you draw it. Never didn't have it. Like, this probably eats a Pride Mate. Because I don't think he's giving it his Heliod. At least he has another one in hand. Oh, he doesn't know what Shatter the Sky is. He doesn't know what Shatter the Sky is. That's gonna be so brutal. Oh, opponent. Opponent, why? Oh. This is the power of new cards. Sometimes people just don't know what the fucking new card. Oh, that's annoying. Just don't know what the new card does. So that's not annoying. That's fine. It didn't even give a lifelink. Oh, they have lifelink? Neat. Well, I think that just ends this game. Like, now he's having to choose between these two. This doesn't make lifelink tokens, right? Okay, cool. Nice. I think you probably keep the Ajani. Like, it at least makes a 2/2. This does nothing on its own. Yeah. Nice. Is Linden a 3/3? Yeah, Linden's a 3/3. Doesn't matter. I love this deck. Boop. Actually, there's probably argument to keep that Omen just so that I can try to find another thing. Probably gives up the Ajani. Like, at least Linden's a creature. Can't really afford to take any more damage. Another reason I like the White Omen. I guess they are just trying not to lose their Linden here, but yeah, you're not doing anything, so you can go away. They make a 1/1. So like, I definitely don't think we're out of the woods because of this stupid castle. It only taps big creatures, right? Oh no, you can tap any creature. But they won't. I guess they want to make a 1/1. Makes sense. So it's a question of, would I rather clear up the board and go to 7? Yeah. I think I want to clear up the board. Oh. Like, these won't be that relevant. I think I just try to protect my life total. So I get to eat the Linden this turn, and I get an Narset. It's excellent. I eat the Linden for free. Yep. Okay. Take you 2. Give me my 2 life.
I must stay focused.
Goodbye, Othakai. Hello, additional Narset.
Just the trick for this.
Dance.
I'm not dying this turn, so I think I grab something with my Narset.
My prowess is unmatched by me. With thoughtfulness before
Additional Doom Foretold seems fine. Because this eats both the cards in his hand and makes 2/2/2s. And then I reanimate all of it next turn with the Dance of the Mance. Yeah, this game is over. What was that? Oh, it's a Daxos. Okay. What does this do? Yeah, that seems pretty bad considering you know I have a dance in hand. I guess he's gonna make me cast it. I'll take a second one in case something bad happens. Nothing should. Like, this deck doesn't play Wraths.
hone your prowess.
Just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Autopay. Taste it. I think I just kill this. Yeah, this is over. Dance of the Mance often does that. Man, what would be really hot is if we got like Replenish. That's where this deck becomes incredibly unfair. Hey, I got what? Why did I get gems? I didn't know that was a thing. Neat. Although, in all fairness, I think 20 gems is basically nothing. Oh, I wonder if my card randomly happened to hit, like, one of the banned cards. I'm on play. Let me try it. It's a little risky. We're getting punished. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, so this is either Esper or blue-black control. So we shall see. It looks like it's just straight blue-black. Oh, they have more. I guess in all fairness, if they're not using their bars to like mess with my things. Oh, that's so incredibly bad. Doom Foretold? Land, but not Doom Foretold. God. I'm in just such a bad spot now. Oh, Lord. God, I'm in such a bad spot. I think just that was a greedy keep. Didn't draw lands after it. Man. Like, I think if I'm like on turn 2 playing Omen, on turn 3 playing Narset, like I'm still probably fine. but it's really hard to get out from under that stuff. Who would win in a fight? One fibbly boy or a racist person? We're gonna play our temple on turn 1 this time instead of messing up our curve for no reason. No. Oh, that's brutal. It's the stupid Knights deck. I no longer feel sorry for them. And we have Wraths. Excellent. I already have 1,000,000 2-drops. I don't really want another one. Like if they play something spooky. Are you kidding me? Why? What'd they take? Oh, my Othakaya? Oh, Lord. Like, am I just gonna die? That's super scary. I'm gonna leave another shatter because I don't want to get thought seized and get wrecked. Still not in a great spot. Mercury's 1 less into 6-drop. Okay. Oh, do they think the... Why are they playing things into a shatter? I guess they're trying to force me to do it. I mean, I'm doing it no matter what. Like, I'm dying. Yep, he thinks that he's going to be able to thought seize it. Yeah, that's why you should always like thought seize before you do other things if you have a thought seize. Goodbye. Still not an amazing spot, but we actually have a chance. Oh, yes. The stupid 7/6. And you still have to discard your card. Let's go. Okay, do you have 2 flash things? Oh, you're keeping your 7/6. I guess I can understand that. Now I'm at 1, which sucks. I do have an Othakaya. I think I actually just dance back Othakaya. Puts me at a much safer life total. I'm still dead if he has like randomly another black lance. Okay, thank God. Okay. I kind of want my card. I also want I more want my life than anything. I also have a dance, so. Now I'm at 6. They have no cards. Omen over the sun. So what's in your hand, opponent? Probably not a land. I feel like you'd play a land if you had a land. Someone doesn't read cards. Self. Yeah, it takes a non-land, non-creature. It's duress. Yeah. So yeah, he did not read what that card does. He did not play that well. Well, his loss is our gain, quite literally. So close. I'm on the play. Like, this has so many things we want, but it doesn't have lands. I think I try. Like, I have all my colors. I just need to draw lands at all. And I'm fine. Like, I have a Narset, I have a Teferi, I have an Othakaya, I have a Wrath, I have a Doom Foretold. Like, I have all the things that are good. See, never punished super hard, at least. Except for that one time 2 games ago. Ouch. I kind of like just oathing one of them, keep my life total high. Like, it sucks because they come back, but, you know, whatever. They want to spend their whole turn paying 3 mana for a 2/1. I'm pretty content with that. They don't. Shocker. Stop this. Stop it. Get help. Aw. I was really hoping that we would hit a land. Give me my life, idiot. Hehe. And you don't... I guess you can play them as Spawn and Mayhem still. This is 4 dog. Fair enough, opponent. Stop. Give me lands. Arena Shuffler, why? It's like it knows that I was greedy and is now punishing me for my greed. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Embercleave is just like a real thing. It does mean things to me. Oh, that's painful. Whatever. That's what I gotta do. I don't like doing it, but... Now if you could just like not play any permanents. That's a permanent. That's a permanent with haste. Why? Oh, am I just dead? I got a 1 here? That's so bad. Wow. Okay. This like black-red aggro deck seems pretty good. Embercleave's pretty strong. They have a bunch of like 1 mana 2/1s and 1 mana things that become 30/30s or 30/31s and that stupid 1 mana knight. And the Ebon Legion, I think is what it's called. This looks slightly less greedy. Still a little greedy, but we have an Omen. We'll be fine. We have an Omen and a Teferi and a Skyline. Oh, this is like adventures. This could be annoying, but I feel like this matchup isn't that awful. Yeah, it's adventures. Narset's really funny versus this deck. If you can keep her alive.
Yeah, so we're taking a whole bundle of damage potentially next turn. Actually, no, I have an Omen of the Sun. Hopefully I'm not taking any damage next turn. Surprise, it's an Omen. If you ain't a land, you go into the bottom right now. I think we're going to trust in the heart of the cards slash the killing his Edgewall Innkeeper in combat. What? Oh, is this like Teamer Adventures? Look at you having restraint and such. I don't care. I'm still doing this. I guess I can't take that much damage. Just like cleaning up the board slowly but surely is fine. Okay. This is the turn to draw a link. I think I just pass. Play Omen. Try to not die. I swear if I get Embercleaved again. Just randomly the adventure deck is playing Embercleave. Yeah. I'll just take. Why? What is this nonsense? I hate this card so much. Who plays Embercleave in this deck? Untap, he's gonna just slam Questing Beast and kill me. Land. That's very similar. What what is this deck? This is nonsense. Started off so good. We've just been playing against like crazy aggressive nonsense all day. It's kind of weird like with this deck because yeah, if they stumble at all, then I can punish. Honestly, if I hadn't stumbled, I think we're probably still fine. Like I Wrath, they don't have anything in play. Their Embercleave's terrible. Because I have 2 Wraths. Like Hellkite's kind of annoying, but yeah, I've never seen the red-green Adventures deck with the Adventure Riot Embercleave thing. Very much feels like someone's like, these are good cards. I'm just gonna play all of the good cards. Oh, Lord Almighty! Come on, game. You owe me. Give me. What is this? Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna kill this Knight of the Yvonne Legion because I don't want to die. This deck seems like it plays drill bits, which is kind of annoying. So we may be losing our Shatter, or we're just not gonna draw anything. Oh, they have a Black Lance Paragon. I was trying to think of like what could be a flash threat. And they're not going to play it. That feels wrong. Boo. It's better than nothing, but... yeah, assuming that they had a Paragon. Oh, they had like a Murderous, right? Yeah, now I get to just play a Narset with no pressure on it to take... kind of like Omen in this matchup. Like, gives me a bit of play. Lets me not randomly die as easily. If they just like Rider it again, I'm pretty fine with that. Play like a third one. I'll do. Do this, get a Prophecy. Just play Doom Foretold. We'll see what I want to do on my turn. Like, they sack Venerable Knight, which is fine.
Put the counter on the Murderous Rider. Yeah, this Seb McKinnon art. Top, as always. Same with this one. Pretty good. Also, pretty decent card. They've been giving him more, like, actual cards recently, which is nice. Although, in all fairness, they do still like to give him jank every now and then. Oh, and I get to keep my Narset? Excellent. It's terrible in this matchup. I hate everything. Why? Why is there always an Embercleave? Also, why are you slamming that into a Doomfortold? You know, opponent, you've disgraced me for the last time. Oh, main deck. How many Black Lance Paragons do you have, if any? That's not how that works. Oh, oh, he doesn't. The shames concede. Oh. Yeah, that's not how that works, opponent. That's big sad right there. Yeah, funny enough, legendary things you should probably sacrifice and then play. Even then, I don't even know if it's right to like slam Embercleave through a Doomfortold. This hand is trash. That's actually probably one of the most interesting things about playing this deck is seeing how people will try to play around Doomfortold. If they just like plow right through it, which certain decks absolutely can. Like there's definitely several decks in Standard that really don't care about just a Doomfortold. It's like Doomfortold Untapped Shatter or something like that that really messes them up. But if it's just a Doomfortold chilling on the battlefield, they're more than happy to just plow right through it. Like the blue-green ramp deck can do that to a certain extent. The like really aggressive decks can. There's the ones where Shatter is particularly brutal. Opponent seems to be unsure as to whether they want to keep their hand. I'm pretty sure that my hand is trash. So we're going to be throwing it back. Opponent? Where are you? Or did they like lag out or something? I feel like the first day that this set came out, it was super bad. Like you just lagged out of so many things. It was just rough, especially when you're doing like sealed events. Lagging in ranked is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Like, you're not paying to. Sorry, you're not paying. Yeah, put this next to the back. You're not paying like to play or anything like that. You're just kind of chilling. But in like a sealed event, which is where it was happening for a lot of people because it was sealed weekend, it was pretty brutal. Because those events are so annoyingly expensive. Where's my little bird? Opponent, are you there? Hello. This person either is lagging or really likes to think things through. I'm gonna go with probably lagging because I can't think of a hand in Standard that would take that long to decide on. Like I feel like there's a lot less. I guess in one best of ones, I could see it being a bit hard. Because, like, if their hand is... If they're, like, control, like Blue-Black control or Esper control, and their hand's just a million removal spells... Nope, they're just lagging. Cool. Not gonna count that... That's gonna count as a victory, but don't really want to put that on the record, considering I didn't do anything. My opponent just lagged out. So I play Doom Foretold, pass to his turn. He sacks both of these. I shatter, and he does the same thing. I go to my turn, play an Omen, and sack my Narset. I'm kind of fine with that. Like, Narset's really good in this matchup, but eating his fires, eating his Sphinx, I think is worth it. And at worst, I can actually just sack a Doom Foretold. It just depends on what he does. Like, if he plays nothing, I might still leave it. I do need to put a stop on my upkeep, though, because you don't get to respond by default to your own things. Okay, he's just gonna slam things. Oh, please slam a Cavalier. A Ketra. Interesting. I'm gonna play an Omen of the Sun. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Like, this is an interesting build. So I get to eat his Oketra, eat his thing. It's a May. Okay, so if they don't want to, they don't have to. It does kind of suck because that means my Doom Foretolds are dying, but there's a real chance that he just plays like a thing, and then I get to eat it with another Doom Foretold. Because like at worst, these Doom Foretolds end up being just a removal spell, which really isn't that bad. Like giving, because whenever you play a thing, oh that's fine. Goodbye, Doom Foretolds. I'm gonna play this Prophecy. I would like to draw lands, please. It's not a very good land, but it's a land, so I'll take it. Like, next turn, if I want to, I can play Doom Foretold on whatever he plays. I'm kind of fine Doom Foretolding into Fairy. Is he gonna bounce my Madomi's Prophecy? That's mildly annoying. Very mildly annoying, but... yes, that is fine. Because this means like no matter what he does, it all gets eaten. Because I can bring back 3 Doom Foretolds this turn, and I have 2 dances in hand. Yeah, this game feels pretty over. Yeah, so the classic. I think I'm safe. Yeah, because this is just horrific. Because it kills his Oketra and mind twists him, basically. Yeah, that's... I really don't know how you come back from that. So I'm assuming he has another Clarion. And you just couldn't cast that killer, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Bounce. I'm gonna put a stop on my upkeep in case he randomly bounces my Omen. Yep, opponent, that's not how that works. Oh, it is! Teferi! No! That's fair. Still gonna kill your stupid Teferi. God, I have a million cards. It's great. Oh yeah, I can just bop you. Play a Kaya. Eat. Oh, okay, he's done. Sweet. Yeah, I don't think there was... like, that matchup is just pretty rough to be on the other side of. Like, to be on the fire side. Because you play so few permanents, really. And all of your... like, you play a lot of... you do technically play a lot of permanents, but you play so few at a time, and they're so important, and they're all non-token. Except for, I guess, that random Oketra makes tokens. But never did. Like, I didn't see any white creatures, and I think Oketra only makes tokens. Oh, no, she doesn't make tokens only for white creatures, because you can do the Memnite combo thing in Commander. So I guess that was the idea behind that. Like, that could have been spooky.
The Fibbletips will fight. Who is the real Fibbletip? Yes. Yeah, this hand's fine. It also didn't help my opponent that my hand was pretty good. And it lined up pretty brutally with what he was trying to do. This hand seems pretty reasonable. Being on the play is nice. This matchup is impossible on the draw. Oh, Lord. Stop. Stop with your haste things. Okay, so we're taking a lot of damage. They have first strike. That's so bad. Oh, it's nice. Okay, we hit a swamp. That is something. Kill this stupid thing. Probably not gonna get a good window for Doom Foretold. What in the hell is this? God. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, I can grab a deck list real quick. I can pull up the deck list after this game. It looks like I did not save the file, unfortunately. Am I dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty close. I guess I play out a Doom Foretold and a Temple. Did I really not save that picture? Documents. Assets. Oh wait, no, I did. Oh Lord, I'm so dead. Chatter? Oath of Kaya. I think that means I'm not technically dead. Oh, yeah, this one. There's been 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, I thought it was another. Oh, it says annex or another. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm dead if he has a spell. So I'm assuming I'm dead. Oh wait, Doom Foretold's a cool card. He needs 2 spells. Embercleave? I knew it. My nemesis. This card. It's so weird. Like the first week, it was just memey. Like no one played it. Dex. Yeah, that was brutal. That card has gotten me a lot today. So this is the current deck list I'm running. Madomai's Prophecy, Omen, just 3 dances. I've definitely thought about going to 4, but they're pretty awkward early, and they're not necessarily amazing in multiples. The Oath of Kayas are just kind of necessary to fairies, Narsets. Omen of the Sun has impressed me a lot. I was running 4. I've gone down to 2 to try out Elspeth's Nightmare, which has been solid. Not the best, honestly. It is nice that it curves into Doom Foretold really nice because it has... Oopsie. It has
a last mode that you usually don't really care about. So you're pretty fine sacking it to your Doom Foretold, just like Midomai's Prophecy's last mode, where it's just like look at the top player of each player's library. I don't really care about that. Like, I'm more than happy to throw it away to a Doom Foretold for free. Omen has been amazing. I'm really liking not having to play those stupid globes and eggs, because it just they felt so bad. Like, yeah, they kind of fix your mana a bit, but they're just such bad cards. And then the 4 shatters have been pretty amazing. This is currently just a best of 1 build, so there may be some changes that I would do if I was playing best of 3. Like, if I'm playing best of 3, I think I'm more comfortable playing Treacherous Blessings, so like maybe cut the Omens, cut the Elspeth's Nightmare, or like cut I don't know if I want to ever cut Kaya. Kaya has been incredible in this new format, it feels like, because there's all these aggro decks that are playing 1,000,000 1-drops, there's all these like cat decks and their stupid ovens, and then there's just like weirdly enough control, and like the Titans, like she's brutal for control, because a lot of those decks just don't have a clean way of answering her, and they're gonna slowly but surely die to a Kaya. And like Doom Foretold has felt, as always, great, because it is Doom Foretold, except for in very specific matchups where it feels very bad, like the one we just played. Mana base is not amazing for this deck, unfortunately. Where are my water graves? Oh, they're down here. You kind of need your lands to be untapped as much as possible, so we're only playing like 3 temples, and I'm not a massive fan of Fable Passage in this deck, because like the games that you win really convincingly a lot of times are where you go 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop and just annihilate them, because your 4-drops are so powerful, and your 3-drops are usually either going to get you a tempo advantage, either just by killing their thing and putting them back on the back foot and like gaining some life, or just bouncing their thing, drawing you a card, or just, if they're not pressuring you at all, just drawing a card, and in certain cases invalidating their entire deck, like the Mono Blue Devotion deck that we've seen a couple times today, or just trying not to die and then getting to your Wrath. So, and then these just kind of fix up your draws. So yeah, that's the list that I've been playing currently. Not a whole lot of changes I would make to it. Elspeth's Nightmare has felt fine, but honestly, it's weird. Like, the destroying 2 power is nice. I do kind of like it versus Embercleave decks, because it kills every creature in their deck pretty much, and it takes Embercleave, especially if you're on the play. But otherwise, it's kind of mediocre. In all fairness, Omen can be that way too. One thing that I do think is really hard to, like, really easy to underestimate is the value of having flash permanents in this deck now, though. So it used to be, hey, thanks for the follow, Disgruntled Minotaur. I think that's Jory, if I remember right. Not 100% sure. I recognize that username though. Excellent. But yeah, the having those flash permanents is really helpful, because traditionally, like, what will happen a lot with Doom Foretold, especially the old builds, is you would have just Doom Foretold in play, and your opponent would just go, okay, I can play my things, and that way I can have a threat in play when his Doom Foretold dies. And then they just extend into the board, and you just flash in an Omen on your upkeep, and now they lose their thing. And it's just brutal. So that's something I've really liked about these Omens, and part of the reason that I'm not as high on Elspeth's Nightmare. I do like Treacherous Blessing a lot in this deck, but I think in best of 1 you almost can't afford to run it, because best of 1 queues are so aggressive, and Treacherous Blessing is kind of rough when you don't have Doom Foretold and they're trying to kill you really fast. So yeah, that's the deck list right now. Let's go ahead and play a few more games. Against Boy Genius. Hey, Elspeth, we'll see. I need to make sure I remove that last song, because it is the same song. But yeah, I've gone kind of back and forth on the 3-drop slot. That's the one spot that is the weirdest. I've also played Ashioks in my main a couple times, and they felt fine. I'm assuming this is probably either a mirror or control. Yeah. The issue I ran into though was like Ashiok is really strong, but if you're behind on board, she's kind of awkward. Unless you're behind on board to a bunch of 1 and 2 power creatures, then I guess it's not the worst. But cutting her gave me the room for these shatters, which are excellent. I kind of like Midomai's Prophecy versus what I'm assuming is control. I do think I actually just want to play this Elspeth's Nightmare. Unless they do something. If they do something, then... okay. I don't want to play my Narset here because I'm assuming that they have like a quench or something. Well, not quench, like absorb, I guess would be what it would be. I think I'm fine just like delayed duressing. That way I can duress into my Narset. Like I think there's almost no way they counter this. And if they counter it, then I'm ecstatic. Because that means they're countering an Elspeth's Nightmare. They're countering the Elspeth's Nightmare. Excellent. In all fairness, it's basically like just countering a duress, but what in God's green earth is this thing? Oh. No. Okay, I can't allow that to be a thing, as annoying as spending a shatter here is. That just seems like a way I die really fast. Like, my shatters more than likely aren't going to be amazing in this matchup, so... well, that's fine. So that means I probably get to land on Narset this turn? Play around Quench. Please don't have, what's the stupid thing? Mystical Dispute? I've now spoken that into existence, and it is in his hand. Oh, he could also have Diogen's Veto. Oh, that's fine. Also means I get to land my Midomai's Prophecy this turn, which I kind of like. Because it's just a way of getting card advantage that this deck can't interact with. Hey, another Narset. Kind of. I kind of was. I guess Midomai's Prophecy probably wasn't awful to keep there, depending on what they do.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Ooh, a top scry. So I kind of want to play Oath of Kaya and Narset this turn. Or Oath of Kaya, Elspeth's Nightmare this turn. So I'm going to just name Omen of the Sea. It's usually a pretty safe name. So I do this. Take your Teferi. It's kind of annoying if we get... oh, I punted so bad. Thought I already did that. Whatever. That's bad. Doom Patrol's actually pretty nice in this matchup. They play Sulfuryal permanents. That was pretty bad. High quality gameplay is what I'm here for. No, I like that Planeswalker. Yeah, I'll play 2 mana, draw 3, draw 2, scry 2, draw 1. God. They're both kind of good in this matchup. I'll just take the Narset, I guess. I am going to slam a Doom Foretold. It's going to eat their Omen of the Sea. This kind of suck because my stuff is really expensive this turn now.
Oath of Kaya. Did he misclick?
Oh, he has 2 banishing lights.
Huh.
I mean, what's he getting back? Oh, he's getting back an Archon. Well, that's kind of annoying. I guess it's not. I have a Shatter. I think I actually just uptick. So I'm not a huge fan of like Banishing Light in this standard, in no small part because Teferi is a card. And Teferi just wrecks Vanishing Light, and Doom Foretold just wrecks Banishing Light. Like, I've definitely seen a couple of people playing Doom Foretold that are also playing this card, and that just feels incredibly wrong. But I guess this is like weird blue-white enchantments control. Wait, discard just 2 lands? Yeah. So this is pretty fine. Like, as long as my Teferi lives, I'm pretty cool with whatever he wants to do. As long as I'm not dead. Of course, I'm not okay with him killing me. That's kind of annoying. So that means I have to shatter on my turn. Yeah, take your card. I think I just pick up one of my omens and play it. There we go. Hit a land. It'd been really nice if we had an untap land and we can play this Nightmare. Or this Oath of Kaya. Don't really want those right now. Like, they're not the worst, but they're not really what I want to do. More thirsts. This kind of reminds me of the blue-white control deck that Thomas was playing recently. Where it's just like, it reminds me a lot of the blue-white control deck Thomas was playing. Play this. So if we hit a shatter, it's insane. We've already gone through 2, so probably not. I'm not really sure. Oh, they're debating on the Dream Trawler. I guess it is like a prognostic sphinx. Hey! Nice! This is why I don't like this card. It's a 6-drop. That's so much. I don't actually mind dances that much in this matchup. And now his Teferi is a lot worse because my Narset makes him not draw cards when he bounces my things. Also, there's nothing, I don't have anything good to bounce. Doesn't, like, his best bounces, I guess, are his own permanents. The real spice is he bounces, he bounces this Banishing Light and just kills his guy. I think I just take this. I'm gonna play Doom Foretold. I'm just like, it probably gets countered. Oh no, it doesn't. I have a Teferi. Awesome. Teferi's Teferi has a lot of text. I play with it a lot, so I should probably remember what it does. But God, is it brutal. Boop.
Stop that now.
Oh, he's upset. He doesn't like that I did that. Stop that now. Please stop hitting me. Yeah, see, this is like what I was talking about, where I think Banishing Light's kind of bad. And now I get to duress him. Take, I don't actually care about Teferi, so I'm gonna take his Thirst Ring. Like, he has another Teferi, but I'm pretty fine with this.
Pick this up, draw some more cards. Like the other option is playing out my, like, bouncing this nightmare so that I can do it again. Kind of like Kaya. This is a real way to kill a control deck. Also, considering he plays Elspeth's not Elspeth Nightmare. What's the stupid thing? Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah, Elspeth Conquers Death. I like Kaya's a lot more. Because then it just becomes like a 5 mana kill one of your things, and that's not great. Sack this. Because I have a Kaya to eat out of his graveyard. And I want my life a little bit. Like, I'm in a pretty good spot. He doesn't have a Teferi anymore, and I do. I'm going to slowly eat away at his board. Yeah, he just concedes. Yeah, so the control matchup's kind of weird. On one hand, it can be pretty annoying because they can just counter your things. And you don't play many relevant permanents. But on the other hand, you play 4 Teferis and 4 Narsets, which are all horrific for them. And now they're playing Dream Trawler. And I think if they weren't playing like Dream Trawlers and stuff like that, that make them tap out and be vulnerable to either a Doom Foretold or a like Shatter, that I wouldn't like the matchup a lot more. So like the blue-black version. Nah, we didn't get to dance, but we didn't. Luckily, we didn't even need it. Like that's how powerful this deck can be sometimes. Like you'll win games and you'll have like 7 cards in hand, multiple dances, and you're like, ah, this is neat. Multiple omens can be nice. It's not as nice as having some lands so that I can cast my other spells. Hey, I love this card. I don't think it's necessarily amazing in standard, but I have a bit of a soft spot for Soul Herder, and no, I'm not going to keep it. I really want it, but I'm not going to. A bit of a soft spot for Soul Herder and like value things. And he is an excellent little dude in there, because something you really want in Soul Herder is like nice 2-drops to curve into your... So, well, looks like we're getting one whether we want to or not. Whatever. I'll draw a card. I will let you scry. I don't really... Can I please use my Planeswalker? I don't really care that much about you scrying. Is this... Ooh, War Boss. That's mildly annoying. My Teferi, no! Whatever. I think I'm just going to accept that I'm not going to have a land for this turn and kill this War Boss, because that thing does a shocking amount of damage so fast. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage to himself. Oh, blink the token. Do it. Aw, boo. I still think one of the sadder things I've seen today is someone trying to like save an Embercleave by flashing in an Embercleave in front of Doom Foretold. Or like save his creature. Just legend rolling himself. We're at a nice, safe, happy... What? I'm sorry, what? Sir. I don't think you know what your cards do. Yeah, I'd take one of those for sure. That seems incredibly bad. I'm kind of fine with all that. Like, we don't have any in our yard yet, but we're going to be getting more in our yard because we're going to be playing Shatter into Doom Foretold. Yeah. I don't know what this is. I'm very confused. It's gonna be an Embercleave. I knew it's always an Embercleave. Wait, does this not stop artifacts, I guess? Embercleave is the bane of my existence. Doom Foretold is about to be his. I don't think I actually want this now. This stupid card has killed me so many times. Again, is he playing like 4 Charming Bridges, 4 Hushbringers? Like, that seems so bad. I swear, if I lose to this, not wait, what? Why? 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 Whatever. I'm gonna accept the no cards and just do this because I've died to Embercleave too many times. How? Why? What is this? Vigilance whenever attacks on the target. Okay. Oh lord. Oh lord. Is she coming? I'm kind of fine with that. Are they gonna just like keep slamming things into it? Because that's always fun. Oh, war boss. That seems pretty bad. Yeah, you know the summon. Let's see. I'm drawing the swamp. Just gonna take away his token. That's mine now. Also, like all these like random stupid tokens. Like this is another thing as I was talking about earlier, where people just plow through. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt to other creature. Non-combat. Oh, okay. Aww. This is also why I love Omen. Because this doesn't naturally have first strike. Yay, we win. Yeah, that's just so brutal. Yeah, I'm not really sure what was going on there. Like, that seems a bit rough. Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. In all fairness, I lost to red-green cards earlier. Red-green, like, adventure, I guess. Sure. Too many 3-drops. That could also be the nickname for this stuff. No. Why? If this is mono black, it's like not the... Really? Really? Opponent. Opponent. Opponent! No. What is this? What sort of chicanery is this? Whatever. I'm losing a Teferi here. This matchup feels so miserable.
Show remorse. I'll show restraint.
Yeah, so this is probably these like cat decks are probably the thing that this deck struggles the most with, in that they don't care about sacrificing a permanent a turn. Like, they're almost better at it than you are, and if anything, they're like happy to do it. Also, our 8 million shock mana base is pretty brutal.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Take thoughtfulness before action.
I guess Omen's the best of those. Like, it keeps me from getting attacked by cats for a turn. Actually, it probably just makes the cats almost never attack, assuming he just has these. Like, luckily he only has one oven, and he's for some reason not using it. Okay, we'll go with it's an accident. Because it kind of has to be. I'm assuming this is just like that mono black devotion thing that I've seen a couple times. There's like a million different builds for it. Yeah, that's the way you do it, opponent. Yeah, I think I actually do just play it. So Doom Foretold's kind of weird versus cat deck. So like it's sacrifice, they have to sacrifice their permanents and stuff, which they don't really care that much about.
but it saves you some life, and eventually it actually can pressure through. Or people do things like that. That's one of those weird fringe benefits of playing Doom Foretold on Arena, is people fuck it up a lot. And he's just gonna not he's gonna like not click to bring back the cat, sacrifice his oven. Oh my god. Oh, why? Wow. Okay, I don't need that stop anymore. I'm sacking this Narset. God. That's just... You know when you see like a train wreck and it's like hard to... Yeah, got super lucky. Our opponent like oh my lord, I love you, tech. Gimme. Kaya is like by far our best card in this matchup too. We only play one right now. There might actually be an argument to just play like 2 or 3 Kayas right now in the standard. Like, there's not that many matchups where she's worthless. Omen of the Sun. Ah. Reserve. You'll never guess what I'm sacrificing. It's this Omen of the Sun, opponent. Look how spiff and span I am. Drop. Main. Let's actually remember to activate our Narsets, unlike last time. Omen's fine. Come here, cat. Bad kitty. That's a bad Mr. Kitty. Be gone. Go ahead. Can't attack since we just made those tokens. The real... What? Oh, this is on my turn. I was so confused. I thought he was doing this on his turn for a second. And I was just like, why? The real spice is when you get him with the second Doom Foretold. That's where it gets painful. Play like Nightmare Shepherd, untap, slam Doom Foretold. IR is acceptable. That's a reasonable thing to eat with a Doom Foretold. Although I can eat it with an Othakaya, so I might just do that. Never mind. Auspicious Nightmare seems fine here. Pretty happy to just... I love everything about what's about to happen to my opponent. I would hate it if it was me. Like, this seems awful to play against, but this is a terrible matchup for me, so I'll take it. Flashing Black Lance Paragon. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't make a permanent, but sure. I don't know why you would do that in response to my Doom Foretold trigger. Yeah, just this Omen is fine. Kind of want to show me your secrets, opponent. Oh, that's a surprisingly okay hand. It's about to get worse. Take another Omen. See how much we can prophesize. Narset, I like. It's at 1. Okay. Didn't want to do that again. I'm down for another Doom Foretold. Are they ready to sing the Doom song? I am. Of course, I discard the cat.
I think that's actually probably wrong because there's an Elspeth's Nightmare. That is one of the other upsides of this card. It's just like random graveyard hate. Yeah, that's fine. Stupid cat. Get out of here.
Just the trick.
I think they take the north side. I have a Doom Foretold already. My 3-mana dig through times are pretty nice in this matchup. Fortunately, we gotta just pass. One thing that is a bit awkward about trying to use this deck to climb, it's not quick. Like,
Hone your prowess.
nice. Yeah, Dance of the Mans tends to do that. I was gonna do a little jig for them. Who set up the alarm? So I think we're probably gonna call it there for today. Got some other things I do need to get done. So overall, Esper Stax is feeling pretty good right now. As I said, like the things I'm most unsure about are these nightmares, this omen, pretty much those. I think everything else in the deck feels really good. Kaya, I may want more of, especially in the best of one queues because of Cat, pretty much exclusively. Like I can deal with the Titans, like they're annoying, but it's not the end of the world. And I can deal with like Control, which is the one other deck I can kind of mess up just by killing them. But I can't deal with the Cat in the oven very cleanly with Doom Foretold. So having something like a Kaya is really nice. So, and Elspeth's Nightmare can kind of try to fill that role just by trying to exile the graveyard, but if they have an oven and a cat, that's not really gonna work most of the time. Like not everyone's gonna be like our last opponent and do silly things and mess themselves up randomly. So yeah, that may be like a change that I make. Just go up to like 2 Kayas and maybe like something like that seems a bit more fine. Just like a little change. Not really sure if I want to make any changes to the mana base. Definitely don't think I want more dances. Like dance is really good, but as always, it's a late game card. Like it's so mediocre, really early game. I mean, in all fairness, like casting it for 3 is not the worst. You're still oftentimes getting back like 3 things, blowing up a permanent with blowing up a creature with an Othakai or a Planeswalker, drawing a couple cards. And that's nice, but more often than not, it's pretty bad early. While like your omens and stuff are great early, these are actually pretty good mid to late game as well. They can be a bit awkward if you're low on cards though, because you have to just kind of guess. Narset's always amazing. Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be the stream for the day, guys. 13 and 9, so we did climb a bit. Went from plat 4 and I think 3 pips, like halfway through plat 4 to a little over halfway through plat 3. So not amazing progress, but definitely some. Hopefully we're gonna get to diamond next week or so, maybe a little sooner. I don't know, we'll see how much I want to play off stream. But yeah, thanks for coming out and playing, and have a nice night.